Hey there, fellow money enthusiasts. Tonight, we're diving into the wild world of CEO compensation, and specifically the eyebrow-raising case of Elon Musk's Tesla payday. Buckle up, because this story involves stock options, courtrooms, and enough money to make your head spin. In 2018, Tesla shareholders approved a compensation package for Musk valued at $56 billion. This jaw-dropping sum was entirely performance-based, tied to ambitious goals for Tesla's growth. Critics argued it was excessive, even for Musk. Fast forward to 2023, and a Delaware court has upheld the plan. Stay tuned as we break it all down, after a word from our sponsor. Just kidding, we don't have sponsors. We're public television. Let's unpack this performance-based compensation plan. Musk's package was structured around stock options. He could buy Tesla stock at a set price if Tesla hit specific milestones. On paper, it sounded like a win-win. If Tesla's value soared, Musk and shareholders would benefit. Critics pointed out potential snags. The goals were ambitious but achievable with Musk at the helm. Tying compensation to stock performance could encourage short-term thinking. Fast forward to the present, and a Delaware court has given Musk's compensation plan the green light. The court ruled that the plan, while unusual, was approved by shareholders and didn't violate Delaware law. This decision has significant implications for corporate governance. It essentially reinforces the notion that as long as shareholders approve, even extraordinary CEO compensation packages can fly. But here's the rub. Did shareholders truly understand the complexities of this deal back in 2018? Were they adequately informed about potential downsides and conflicts of interest? These are questions worth pondering. The court's decision also highlights the growing divide between the super wealthy and everyone else. While Musk rakes in billions, many Tesla employees and everyday Americans are struggling to make ends meet. Is this disparity sustainable? Is it morally justifiable? We'll leave you to ponder those ethical dilemmas. Musk's compensation, while extreme, is part of a larger trend. CEO pay has been skyrocketing for decades, far outpacing the wages of ordinary workers. In 2022 alone, the average CEO of a major company earned 399 times more than the median worker. Let that sink in for a moment. 399 times. That's like saying your boss earns $400 while you make a measly dollar. Doesn't seem quite fair, does it? This growing income inequality has far-reaching consequences. It erodes public trust, fuels social unrest, and stifles economic mobility. When the gap between the haves and have-nots becomes too wide, the whole system starts to wobble. So, what do the experts have to say about all this? We asked some leading economists, legal scholars, and corporate governance gurus to weigh in. Some argue that Musk's case is an outlier, a unique situation involving a charismatic CEO and a groundbreaking company. They believe that market forces will ultimately regulate CEO pay and that excessive packages will become unsustainable. Others are more skeptical, arguing that the Delaware court's decision sets a dangerous precedent. They fear it will embolden other companies to shower their CEOs with even more outrageous compensation, further exacerbating income inequality. The truth, as always, probably lies somewhere in the middle. Musk's case is undoubtedly extreme, but it highlights the urgent need for greater transparency and accountability in corporate governance. We need to find ways to align CEO pay with the long-term interests of all stakeholders, not just shareholders and executives. Well, there you have it, folks. The saga of Elon Musk's pay package, a story of stock options, courtrooms, and the ever-widening gulf between the super-rich and the rest of us. As you can see, this issue is complex, with no easy answers. But it's a conversation we need to have. How much is too much when it comes to CEO pay? What role should shareholders play in corporate governance? And how do we create a more equitable economic system where everyone has a fair shot? These are questions worth pondering, not just for CEOs and shareholders, but for all of us. After all, We're all part of this economic ecosystem, and the decisions made at the top have ripple effects that impact us all.